Don't look upset.
Like, go, come on. Like, yeah, go. Murder. Someone murdered you.
Trying to get that perfect thumbnail.
Come a little closer.
Carlos naturally smiles all the time.
A little closer. A little closer. Stop there.
Too far.
Okay, go. More upset. Okay, go back.
So Mike had this idea, put in the car on the turntable. We just spent like an hour getting off the trailer, and now they want to put it on the turntable.
Yes, sir.
This is your idea.
My idea.
To put it on the turntable.
I know, it'll look better up there.
It will look better up there.
Why don't you help push?
Well, this is behind the scenes channel.
Okay.
That's how I
Because
feed Damon.
We're gonna get you to feather it otherwise.
All right, let's do this.
Should we get more hands on?
I'm pushing on the carbon right now. I'm not supposed to be doing this. Got a pylon. Oh, it's like hitting a brick wall. How we looking, boys? There we go. That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good.
We'll back it up slightly.
Okay.
Come straight forward.
Now forward. Not the mirrors.
You're almost there, boys. Proud of you.
Push. One more.
Come on, guys. Hit the boost button.
You got it. It's up.
Stop.
You're there. Let's go a hair forward.
Yeah, let's go forward a little more.
Done. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Damon, nice driving, bud.
Really good job. Thanks. You should start turning them with.
Thanks. Hit the target.
You have to chalk the wheels. There's no park brakes. That's the goal.
We need to chalk the wheels. There's no parking brake.
One brake. One big brake per movement.
It's cool. We can start spinning it around. So I'm in the Defender. We're shooting a video currently for the main channel. Carlos is hilarious. Brought the wrong cars to Kelowna. I don't think that's ever happened to us before. Not just one, but two of the wrong cars. Anyhow, you'll see that on the main channel. Dave's taking Billionaire Mike Hall for a ride in the 599. Oh, check this out. Speedster, replica. Oh, here we go. Good luck. Whoa, that car. I think we're gonna need to get the valves hooked up on the 599 if it's gonna stay in Canada. That's crazy. You know, as far as like SUVs go, this new Defender is really cool. I think it's a great bang for the buck. It's about $90,000, I think, Canadian. So like 75,000 US for this specific spec. I mean, it's very rugged. There is a lot of plastic in here, but it's meant to be like a purpose-built utility vehicle. So, you know, off-roading or let's just say camping or doing outdoorsy type stuff. I think the intent is that if you need to, kind of like how Jeep did at one time, they made it so you could just like rinse the interior out. I don't know if that's quite at the level of this, but there's a lot of like plastic floor mats in here and stuff like that to catch dirt and mud. But it's a simple vehicle, but it drives good. The brakes are a bit touchy. I did notice that. You tap the brakes and it's like, whoa! Actually, I didn't even hit the brakes that hard and it actually did that. The outside looks cool. This one's kind of two-tone, white and black. I would probably like to see this in like a satin black, make it a little tougher looking. You get all sorts of crazy stuff for the outside. Let me show you this thing. It's got like places where you can buy right from obviously the dealership, roof racks and all sorts of like, you know, places for extra fuel jugs to go on the side of this thing. I think you can even get it with a ladder. Now, I don't think this one's got a ladder. It's definitely got a backup camera. I think I'm doing a pretty crappy job here of backing this thing up. How are we doing here? By the way, look at what a beauty. What a beauty. The dream car right there. Okay, park this thing. I think the boys went down the road to get on the highway so you can go a little faster than obviously just doing 50 down the road. All right, let me show you. So yeah, check this thing out. It's cool looking. I like them. It's got some wheels on here. I believe this is Matt August's personal vehicle that he uses, another one. But yeah, the two-tone's cool. The white and black. What do you guys think? I think an all black, satin black with some gloss black wheels like this would look super tough. A lot of room. A little bigger than like my wife's G-Wagon. Similar, kind of boxy. I was genuinely thinking if I could get Mrs. DDE to trade the G-Wagon in, which is like $250,000 for one of these. One, I'd save some money, and two, it'd be fun to have something different. I've had a lot of Land Rovers over the years. I'm a huge Range Rover fan. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, the G-Wagon's on another level. I don't know what the odds are of me getting, sorry, I'm trying to juggle my water here in Keys. I don't know what the odds are of me talking my wife into getting one of these instead of a G-Wagon, but she did show some interest in it. We can get it all souped up with the roof racks up top, and you can get it like all done up, or I think somewhere back here you can get like a ladder that hangs off. So this one is the Defender P400 HSE. I know nothing about these things, but I don't know if this is a mid-range spec. I don't know what motor's in it. All I know is it's pretty cool for the money. Hey, look what we have here. The blue Cepheus LP640, Dave's old car. I miss this car. I love this car. What a fun build. This car looks so good. Same kit that I had on my manual LP640, the yellow car. It's a good looking car. I think Murcielagos just might be my favorite car. You know? They're just so sick. Like, the styling's gonna definitely go down in Lamborghini's history as one of the best, most iconic cars they've ever made, I think. Especially because it came in the option of obviously single clutch E-gear with paddle shifters, or you could have got it with a manual gearbox, which is really rare, but they did make them. It's pretty sweet to have that, you know, double opportunity to be able to put two different types of gearbox in this with these lines on this car is just so beautiful. Now, Stories Channel question for you guys. Should I buy this car back? This car is actually not that expensive. It's relatively inexpensive. I don't know. This would be a good, fun little project car.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to the Stories Channel. This is your boy Skinny, and I'm taking over the vlog today. Right now I'm at PFS. There are Supercars on Sunset, and it is wild right now. Look at this. It is crazy right now. Crazy packed right now. It's out of control. Oh, here we go. This is for the Stories Channel for Dave and Damien for DDE. Look who's in the house. Look at this.
Why are you not here?
Ask them. Oh, look at it. Ask them why they're not here.
Why, first of all, no, I'll come back to that in a second. Right? I told you help me out getting to parking here.
I told you to stay behind me.
Oh,
guys, they were letting people in. And I said stay with us.
wrong.
And Logan came back and you guys drove away.
To be fair, at least we can leave when we want. Everyone in here is screwed for the next few hours.
It is wild right now. So getting in was a madhouse. They weren't letting cars in. Started at 5. We got here at 5:15. It was already blocked off. I was able to squeeze through, but it's nuts right now. Guys, it's crazy. Out of control, guys. Let's hit the streets out here and show you guys what's going on over here. It's nuts. Look at this. Everybody in the streets. It is wild right now. Look at this. Look at Jason over here doing security. Out of control right now. Oh my God. It is wild. Guys, it is freaking crazy. Look at this. Look at all these people. Look at this. What's up? What's up? What's up? Look at this. More goodies. More goodies. Let's go. Why is it so quiet though? It's all, turn that, yeah. Everyone in here, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's go. Oh my God, yo. It's for the behind the scenes channel for the DDE. Say what's up. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh.
Back up, guys. Back up.
Oh, there we go. Look at this. Drive it. This is out of control. Out of control right now. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Guys, look at this car. Look at this thing. Wild. Oh my God. Wow. Now we're in room 3, and you got the Senna right here. Senna's crazy right here. Then you have an Artura. This spec on this is freaking sick right here. Look at this thing. That is awesome. That is awesome. Although, we know the boys did it first with the Aperta, right? And here we go, a real McLaren race car from 1972. How did I know that? Not 'cause I'm smart, but because I read the sign, 1972. There we go. Look at this. Sick. Let's go. And one of my favorites, 918. This is sick. By the way, if you guys saw that in the background, that is not me. That is my brother right here. Bringing him for the first time. Look at that. Holy crap. Don't mess with me. That's the real bodyguard right there. Nothing but 918s, Porsches. Your Ferrari section over here. This is Jason's Aston right here for his Aston project. That looks freaking dope. New livery on here. I like it. Looks amazing. All right. Let's go back to room number 2 because that's where all the goodies are at. Yes. All right. And we've already skipped room number 2 because this is where all the goodies are at. All the goodies. Look. Pagani Central. Look at the exhaust on this. Love how it's coated white. That is freaking amazing. This thing is so loud, it shoots the craziest flames. And then in the corner, you have the one and only famous Countach do not mind the washer and dryer.
In Japan?
Look at this. Come on. I believe this revealed last year at Car Week. This thing is amazing. Amazing. Just some of the goodies in this room. Guys, look at this. Everything's up. This is crazy. This is when you really start to really appreciate these cars, right? Holy crap. Woo. Nice. The front honestly looks kind of like a LaFerrari from the front. Nuts. This is out of control. Oh my God. What is going on? Dude, it is just out of control right now. And more leaving. Craziness. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Let's go. Guys, look at this. This R8. R8 has Lamborghini center lock wheels on it. That is amazing. That is amazing. All right, real question is, so technically, are those Audi rims on an Audi? I know they're Lamborghini rims, center locks, but we all know Audi made the Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Audi
Am I right?
gang. Audi
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm telling everybody, all you guys out there, your boy Skinny still has a Lamborghini. Kind of, not really. That's it. Oh, and another one. This is out of control, man.
Your camera now?
This is wild. No, this is for the behind the scenes DDE. You're having me vlog, and they're not here.
Why aren't you guys here? What the heck?
Amazing. So it's behind the scenes Skinny edition. I know you guys like it a lot better.
Take it
So
over.
I had to bring out the pretty face.
Yeah. I'll get off camera there because I'm not the pretty face.
Let's go. Little supercar traffic jam is not that bad. It's a good sight to see. Little STO. Woo. Oh. He may burn the front of your car off, sir. Let's back up a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got flames? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Out of control over here. Let's go.
That's my color right
Yo, what's the burnt Smurf right there? That the STL is blue. Smurf, get it? Smurf. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh yeah, the best supercar of them all right here. Let's go. You heard me. Sorry, BMW owners. I love you guys. I love y'all. I swear I do. Oh my god. Guys, this event had 5 LFAs. 5. And they're rolling out right now. I promise you, watch. I'm running. Your boy Skinny's running. I'm running. I'm running. Look, you got the yellow one. You hear it? Oh yeah, let's go. Red, white, black. There was an orange one back inside. Holy crap. Look at this. Look at this. And everyone's gonna want to hear the takeoff. We're all running because they want to hear it so bad. Out of control. Out of control. Alright? Yeah, can we get a little revy rev? It's the best sounding car ever. We gotta hear it. It's the best sounding car ever. Yeah, let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's being modest. Thank you. Thank you. He's being generous. I get it. I get it. I get it. Look at this. Woo! Oh, there was. Just hit him. Just hit him. Just hit him. She's like, I am. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just hit him. Go ahead. All right. Put a reckless over here. Look at this. Crazy. That does sound good. It does sound good. Look at that. It is crazy. They're following up the studio. Holy smokes. Wow. Oh my gosh. This dude is revving the engine with snakes. With snakes on the car. What is going on right now?
Have a good one. Drive safe.
What the? Have a good one. Drive safe. It's out of control, right? Well, when you see the lights, you see the sirens. It's normally about that time. They said if you don't disperse, you will be arrested. Might be about that time. Wild. It's crazy. Nuts. What? Oh yeah. See the sirens. It is time to roll, baby. They literally said if you're in the vicinity and you don't leave, you will be arrested. Good luck arresting all these people. Did someone just meow in the microphone? Someone just meowed in the microphone. That's hilarious. Someone just meowed in the microphone. Hilarious.
Car week starts in Vancouver. Well, not technically. I'm in Vancouver because I have to fly down to LAX tonight specifically on a very late flight. I'll arrive at like 1 in the morning, but it was El Cheapo. For a business class ticket was like $500 versus $1,400 for 2 hours earlier. So, you know, time is money, but in that case it really is. And then when I get there, Mr. JWW is in town, Nico's in town, everyone's there. Unfortunately, it'll be too late, so tomorrow morning we'll meet up. So I have a late night flight and I have a ton of emails to go through. So many of you guys have applied for the videographer position, producer position, not so much social media manager. I would say social media manager, I think people are confused with what that means because their applications say they don't know what that is, but they're willing to learn. We're not doing that. So I'm still looking for somebody to manage Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, not create, just manage. You know, make sure there's a regular post on all the accounts, regular content. So you'll be basically taking existing content, recutting it, as well as creating your own content. So you must be in California, ideally Orange County, so you have a long commute. Monday to Friday at the shop, following the boys around. When Dave and I are in town, follow us around, kind of just fill the bank for short form content, specifically TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, anything beyond the main content videos. So we'll solve that problem, we're gonna get there. I do have some guys I believe I mentioned recently that I have some people testing for Stories channel. I'm pumped to see where someone can elevate that. Right now I have a phone, I'm thinking to do this. I want somebody who's recording me and Damon and the boys from the second I start my day to the end of my day. They're just there with the camera, getting everything to put together a really good story for the day. What was the challenges we overcame? I'm not kidding, you know, between Damon and I bet you there's 100 phone calls every day, over 100 emails, hundreds of text messages. The amount of communication and decision making is insane. To the point now where if I have a small decision to make, it's really hard. Like someone's like, what do you want for dinner? What should I wear? My brain can't handle that. When it comes to making a big, several $100,000 decision, it's easier. It's a really strange thing, but it's a common issue for people in leadership of big companies because your brain's focused on these big macro and then micro stresses you out. So like, yeah, I just my fiance, I'm like, can you help me pack? Because I don't care. I wear the same thing every fucking day because it doesn't matter. But it does matter, so she helped me. So we used to always film or travel. We stopped doing that because we travel so much. But if you go back to like 2018, you could basically track our movement because we basically film leaving Victoria, where Damon lived at the time, flying to LA, that was all part of the video. But we also daily uploaded, so we needed the content. Whereas now it's not the same, but essentially, I mean, it's different now because Damon and I are doing different schedules just to keep this thing afloat. But pretty much 4 times a month I'm traveling between LA and Canada. And that flight usually is 2 legs, Kelowna to Vancouver, Vancouver to Los Angeles, or Nanaimo to Vancouver, Vancouver to Los Angeles. In this case, I drove, but with that, you get perks. The airline, if you're loyal, gives you status, which basically means you have access to a lounge, which is, it's okay. But more importantly, if there's an issue with your flight, you have a private person that you can text or call. They'll basically have your back and get you on a flight home. That's probably the most value in it. Aside from that, it's just a lot of money, a lot of time. We probably spend, actually I can tell you if I look at my app, I would say last year we spent $70,000 on flights. Actually more, because of Gumball. Yeah, about 100 grand because of the Emirates one. That was a lot. That was like $20,000 for Dave and I to go there. And when you travel as much as we do, right away you lose the fun factor as far as like a duty-free shop or little cool things an airport has. You go into this weird autopilot that basically is film where you're so focused on what's next, your body's going through this transition of, okay, I was at home, not filming, just being normal, to now transitioning to being back on camera. What's the idea for the videos? If we're gonna make 10 videos or 5 videos, you know, what are all the components required? What brand deals we have to film? So for me, when I travel on the plane, I don't work. I usually use that time just to decompress from home life and kind of figure out, okay, now we're work life. And then when I go home, it's the same thing. That's one of the benefits of not living where we work. The fact that we do commute is you have that separation. It'd be much different to have the kids and wives and everybody like that all in California, where now you're mixing personal with business. And I don't look at California from a personal perspective. Like, people are like, hey, do you like to go to the beach there? I'm like, I've never been. I've walked on it for a video, but when I'm down there, it's hustle, hustle, hustle. Every waking moment, to the point where we do something for fun, it feels alien. I feel guilty in a lot of ways because there's so many years we had to make so many videos just to break even. We're in a better spot now as far as that goes, but with it, our expenses have gotten so crazy. We're not back to daily, but in a way we are for the Stories channel, but it's just different. The problem is the videos that worked 6 years ago wouldn't work today. Like if you look at the views of videos when we go downtown LA and just drive around in circles, title and thumbnail is, you know, I don't even know anymore. Driving to LA, 500,000 to 600,000 views now. Days are over, so it's time to next level stuff, which is what we're doing. But again, you guys know the challenge with that is it's expensive. Speaking of expenses, they have these noise canceling wired headphones, which is amazing for the flight. The ones they give you are awful. These ones are actually only 60 bucks, so we're gonna spend a bit of company money right now so that on the flight I can listen to music and or the movie more specifically. Sounds good. Hold on, can't see me right now. Yes, sir. Charge up that American Express. What's really funny, I use these earbuds. Declined. What?
This is the final.
Oh, he's my personal credit card. I'm not sure what's happening with the company card, but apparently it doesn't work anymore. Bad sign. Like, all jokes aside, you guys. So we'll try these things out on the flight. I'll let you know how they are. They're 60 bucks Canadian, so like 45 USD. I'll put this for now. All right, let's get rid of this packaging. We don't need this for the flight. It comes with the actual adapter for an airplane. It's brilliant. It's smart Sony did this because the ones they give you on airlines, the free ones, are awful. And these ones are actually noise canceling, which is pretty impressive. I wish we could make it so you could use like your Raycons or AirPods. By the way, yes, Raycon sponsors us, but I keep on freaking losing them. In fact, if you talk to Mrs. Fryer about it, I am known for losing AirPods, Ray-Bons. I lose them all, so I have to buy them constantly. And in the year, she'll go through all the money I spent on headphones, and it goes on my income statement because you can't write that off. So even though I use a company card, I still have to pay for it personally. So it only hurts myself and my salary. Instructions, we don't need that. We have a battery and the adapter for the airplane right there. And there's our headphones. Cool. And it's flight time, so here we go. We have a long flight. By the way, that's Seth Rogen right there. We have a long flight to LA. I'm gonna sleep the entire time. If my headphones work, I'll watch a movie. If they don't, I'll watch one of his movies. Hey Marcus, Dave, just here at the shop. And I was in your office. Not the office that you work in. You don't own it unless you want to buy it. Everything's for sale. And I noticed a little bag here with some toothpaste and a toothbrush. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Mark's at the dentist. In fact, Mark had his fillings done back in July. And Mark's next appointment, according to his dentist, it's not till December. So Mark, where are you? We want to know.
Nico, what are you doing? Put your clothes on, Nico.
What? I need to try suits, mate. I need to try suits. It is so warm here in California, it's a joke. So I needed some clothes. Can you sell me a suit? What are you looking at my back hair for? Yeah, there's more hair on my back than on your head. Yeah. Can you sell me a suit?
Actually is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Manscaped sponsoring this clip.